With Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Now here's Paul. Here's the pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Daniels. From deep. The shot, no good. On the wing, Harden. Davis, a screen. Shot is up. Goes back up. Mourning misses. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Davis with the defensive effort.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
On the wing, Davis. There's Nesmith with the three. Rebound by Stoudemire. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Now here's Nesmith. Harden with a bucket.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Now here's Paul. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Takes a three. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Davis. Left side Harden. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Harden's got 5 points.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Daniels, that one's true.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thanks. And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Harden into the lane.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Here's Paul. Stoudemire.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Nets trailed by 4. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
First team.
Nets on D. Paul for 3. Drops in the 3. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
From deep, Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Outside Davis. To halt the run. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Antetokounmpo inside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Left side, Harden. Here's Mourning. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul taking his time here. Antetokounmpo outside. Yep, that one goes.
And the soft touch on the floater. Giannis just making a challenging shot look effortless.
Davis a screen. Takes it inside. Shoots over Paul. Davis hits.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Harden's got space. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
And it's Paul with the ball for Cleveland. 3-point lead. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Outside for Harden. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Cleveland. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Now Harden. He has 7. Davis a screen. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The kick out to Nance. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Davis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Can't hit that one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. So both teams changing it up here. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
The jump hook. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Nets trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And Lopez gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Back to Reeves. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Another shot. Back to Reeves. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Suggs. It's tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Then running the floor well. Markkanen can really move for a 7-footer.
Some room here for Suggs. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Markkanen left side. Thompson with a steal. Suggs with the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Nets trailed by 14. Pass to McCollum. They set the pick. Stolen by Vassell. And stolen by Reeves. Inside. Stolen by Vassell. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Markkanen on the wing. It's stolen by Nance. And here's Suggs. Pass to Nance. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland on top, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Harden. Pass to Cassell. Second shot opportunity. Up again. Outside for Harden. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Cleveland leading by 17. Dort outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Davis. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Oh, it's stolen. Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
In transition, here they come. And finished off by Davis.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Outside Paul. Pass to Daniels. Clock at 4. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Nets trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Davis. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Giannis with the rebound.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Stoudemire. Fades. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Daniels misses. Here's Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Paul. Pass to Daniels. Here's Stoudemire. Back to Daniels. Shoots over Harden. Can't nail the jumper. On the wing, Harden. Puts up a three. Rebound by Stoudemire.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Daniels. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Nets trail by 14. Outside Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. On the wing, Harden. He's got 7.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Stolen by Davis. Harden with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Cassell. Shoots it from the corner. Back to Harden. And stolen by Paul. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 8.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Tries to break his ice. Harden can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
Lopez can't hit. Nets trail by 17. Back to McCollum. Over Green. Shot's good by McCollum.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots. Always looking for his next bucket.
The 3 from Suggs. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Cleveland up 15 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That
36.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Paul. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
Reeves with the ball. Outside, Brown. There's McCollum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo outside.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Three-pointer, no good. And stolen by Paul. And here's the fast break. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now off the inbound. Yep, count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
McCollum outside. Releases from 15. Thompson pulls it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And the basket is good. Brown's got his first points of the game.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's a three from Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
There's a screen by Toppin to the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Dort. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Substitutions on the court.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Morning. Three-pointer, Harden. Sinks the tray.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Daniels. Launches a three. Hits a three-pointer. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Pass to Nesmith. Outside Harden. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. It can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Nesmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
1:49 left in the final quarter. Vassell outside. Rebounded by Morning. Nets trail by 14. Here's Harden. Yes, it's good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Suggs. Antetokounmpo with it. Rebound Brooklyn. We've got 1:08 left in the final quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Cassell. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. The three ball. The rebound by Stoudemire. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.